All
We got a
right.
great show for y'all.
Hello, hello. We're going live in just a few minutes. We're about 2 minutes out from going live, so y'all come on in here. Got a good show. I got you brought up on live. I can't see you.
Oh, I know. I have to keep that.
It's too early this morning. It's too early. It's too early. It's too early. Y'all, Miss Mona sitting over here with a piece of duct tape over her camera, so can't nobody see. I wonder why she was. Could nobody see? Good.
That's for another show. We got too many. What is the first 48 stories around here?
You're right about that.
I gotta keep my webcam.
Y'all come on, get in here, get comfortable. We got a very good show that I am excited about.
Oh, I can't either because it's hard tonight.
They got yours with the song?
I'm just gonna go record this.
Okay.
All right. Well, welcome to episode 5 of Welcome to this episode of episode 5 of Reliable Talk Show. We have with us today a special guest, the baddest band, which is Southern Brass Band. Hold on 1 second.
Sorry, I'm having a few technical difficulties. Might have to mute that one. All right, everybody. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Reliable Representation Talk Show. I am your host, Fabian Nelson, and I have my wonderful co-host, Mrs. Moni, right here with me. We're having some technical issues, but we are going to be getting started very, very soon. This evening, we have a very special guest that I'm going to allow her to introduce to you very shortly. When we get these problems worked out over here, we hope you guys are doing very well. We hope all is well your way. And hit your mute your speakers. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to kick it off with a very special song, and we will be right back with you in just a moment.
I want to share something with you today. You might be here and you're going through something and you're almost ready to throw in the towel. Don't do it. God is about to come through for you. Listen. I've been singing gospel music for so very long, trying to tell the world about God's love and where He's brought me from. He never said life would be easy or that trouble would not come. But if I'd hold on and not be weary, my reaping days would come. Now there's been times it didn't look like life was treating me fair, but I just held on and kept the faith. Then God showed me He was always there. Don't give up now. No, I'm gonna keep believing, yo. This long, a few more days and I shall reach. Don't you give up now. No, I gotta keep waiting as I wait on the Lord, y'all. He promised to renew my strength. I won't give up now. Don't do it. I'm gonna keep believing. Keep on believing. I've waited this long. Hey. Yeah.
A few more days and I shall receive.
Don't you give up now.
I gotta keep waiting as I wait on the Lord, y'all. He promised to renew my strength.
Now there's still time when it don't look like my dreams will come true. But I'm gonna keep on sowing my faith seed as I watch what God's about to do. He told me to ask and I would receive. He said seek and I would find. Knock and the door will be open. God is a friend of mine. Now Satan is a liar and a cheater and a robber too. He come to steal, kill, and destroy. But God got a plan for you.
I won't give up now.
No, no.
I'm gonna keep believing.
I'm believing,
I've
yeah.
waited this long.
Yes.
A few more days and I shall receive. I won't give up now.
Don't you do it, no.
I gotta keep waiting.
Keep on waiting.
As I wait on the Lord, y'all.
Yeah.
He promised to renew my strength. I won't give up now.
You're closer than you
I'm
think.
gonna keep believing.
Keep believing,
I've
yeah.
waited this long.
Oh, yeah.
A few more days and I shall receive. I won't give up now.
Yeah.
I gotta keep waiting as I wait on the Lord, y'all.
15 years.
He promised to
Become
renew my
king.
strength. I won't give up now.
40 years, y'all.
I'm gonna keep
Is out of
believing.
Egypt.
I've
Sarah
waited
waited 25 years.
a few more
Isaac
days
to
and I shall
be
receive.
born.
I
We
won't give up now.
20 years.
I gotta keep waiting
Esau and Jacob.
as I wait on the
Wait
Lord, y'all.
upon the Lord.
He promised to renew my strength. I won't give up now.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna keep believing.
Keep believing,
I've
y'all.
waited this long.
Yeah.
A few more days and I shall receive. I won't give up now. I gotta keep waiting as I wait on the Lord,
Wait
y'all.
on the Lord, yeah.
He
Don't
promised to
you
renew
give
my
up
strength.
now.
All right, everybody. That show song was brought to us by Mr. Terrell
Thank you for tuning
And
in to
the title of that song is Won't Give Up Now. And we thought that that song was so important to play because of everything that we have going on in the world right now. It's important that we don't give up. We have to keep holding on, keep persevering, and things are going to work out. Now we have our technical difficulties sorted out, so I'm gonna turn it over to Mrs. Simone and let her take it from there.
All right. Well, they always say, if something happens, we already got a backup. So Handyman and Representative Nelson, they had my back. So I want to say thank you, everybody, for joining us for episode 5. This episode is going to be great because we have special guests in the building. Well, they'll be calling in the members of the baddest band in the South, Southern Comfort Brass Band. Let's give it up for them.
All right.
I'm so excited for them to come. I personally been following them on their journey, and they are really great members of the band. They are very good. They perform everywhere. They perform at weddings. They perform at birthday parties. They do a lot of secondhand line. So I just want to say thank you for coming into the show. But I also want to say this episode is in memory of Lisa Larson. She's one of our biggest fans and listeners of the Representative Nelson, as well as my this show today. But we want to say our condolences to her aunt who recently passed away. Our prayers and thoughts go out to Lisa and her family. And this episode 5 is dedicated to her aunt. So definitely we appreciate you, Lisa Larson, and our prayers are out there for you guys as well. 6:15, y'all keep your listening dials up at 6:15, we got Southern Comfort Brass Band. We got events. You know, I always promise you, Miss Moni is going to bring the latest events. I don't know if you guys are in traffic right now, but Fabian, I heard Tank, Mr. Silky Silk himself, is in Jackson, Mississippi now. You know, I love Tank. So, you know, it took a lot of me to not be in no line down at the Jackson Convention Complex. You know what I mean? But Tank is here, K. Michelle, and Calvin Richardson. So if it is not too late, they did tell me that you can go get your tickets at the door. So in the midst of you trying to get down there, listen to us at 90.1 every Thursday, of course. But I'm gonna kick it on off to Representative Nelson.
All right, look, I have an announcement. It's like things always come through when we get on the air, but I just got a text message from none other than Chef Vic Easley, and he just told me that I am the winner of a Thanksgiving drawing in which I won a homemade pound cake.
Ooh, yes.
That's what I'm. If
Are you
you'll,
gonna share?
of course, I'm gonna share it. He makes delicious cakes, so I cannot wait to go and get a piece of not a piece. I'm gonna get the whole cake, but I'm gonna be sharing it. So if you guys are coming over to my home for Thanksgiving dinner, we're gonna have a delicious pound cake from Chef Vic Easley. So thank you so much. I am excited now. Oh my goodness, I know it's gonna be delicious, and I love pound cake with a little bit of ice cream to go with it and warm it up. I remember my mom used to always fuss because when she put her cakes in the oven, we running through the house. Stop running through the house before you make my cake drop. And we used to always make them drop. So I'm excited about this. So I got sidetracked now. I'm so excited about the cake.
Well, I'll tell you what he's going to talk about, y'all, which everybody has been talking about. It's been the latest. It's been like the ballot. I call it the ballot scandal. Okay. November the 7th. I don't know if it was a full moon here in Mississippi that was putting a dark cloud over us when we went out there to vote. The people went out there to vote in Hinds County. But I'm just saying, I'm praying for the city of Jackson because, you know, during this time, you know, it takes a lot of patience. It does take a lot of adversity when people are upset. You know, you taking off of work, or you on your lunch break, or you may possibly have taken one of your elderly relatives up there, and y'all standing in line for 2-3 hours, and then for them to say you don't have a ballot. And you know, people say, okay, well, that's voters, you know, that to me that is not fair for us to be able to have in this county, Rankin County and Madison County. And Madison County is where I vote. And I can tell you this, I voted at 7:15 in the morning. I went in there, I cast it, gave them my license. She scanned it under the machine. Then she passed it over to the other person. She gave her a receipt. She passed it to me. I went over to another person. They gave me the ballot. She actually initialed the ballot. I went in there and I cast my vote. And I scanned it, and I was out of there in less than 5 or 6 minutes, y'all. It was just that smooth. And this is my biggest concern because I grew up in Hinds County. I went to JPS, and I remember, you know, even as a college student going to vote. And I remember how many times I even went when I came home from Tougaloo to vote. My mom said, oh, you know, you better go and vote now. I remember how many times I would go to the actual precinct, and then it was always an obstacle, you know. And I'm just trying to figure out what is. I'm big on resolutions. I'm not big at pointing the finger. I'm not big at, you know, blaming anybody. I am big on resolution. My job, that's all I do, is resolve issues. So I'm big at what can we do? Can we have some focus groups? Can we get some college students, elderly people, and people in the middle ground, and politicians to all work together to maybe come up with a resolution to how we can overcome this issue and not have the problem again, either on November 28th or another time when it comes, you know, an election. What do you think?
You know, I agree with you 100% on that. One thing about our show is we have a lot of fun on here. We talk about community issues and things that are going on in the community, but it is still our job to educate people. It's our job to talk about the tough things that are going on. And this, what happened on election day, is unacceptable. There are 82 counties in Mississippi. 81 counties got it right. One county did not. It was our county. It was Hinds County. And when we talk about voter suppression, this is an example of voter suppression. Now, if it was an accident or intentional, that's not for me to say. However, all the same, it works out being voter suppression. And I'm so passionate and upset about this because we work so hard to encourage people to go out to the polls and vote. We ask people, we beg people, we plead with people. And when people don't go out to the polls and vote, we fuss at them. If you don't vote, your voice doesn't count. And so the fact that people showed up to vote and could not vote because of issues that were happening at the precincts, it saddens me. And I don't care about stepping on toes when I say what I say, because when you're speaking something and it's the truth, you can always stand on the truth. As candidates, our candidates, me being one, we've worked too hard to talk to people and convince people to go to the polls and vote. And we spend a lot of money campaigning for people not to be able to go and vote for us. For our constituents that take off of work, go to the polls to vote early, that's unacceptable that there are not ballots at the polling place when they get there. There's some issues with a process such as voting. There are going to always be issues. Maybe one of the computers is not working. Those are things we have no control over. But when it's something such as simple as making sure that there are enough ballots, it is unacceptable. Now, what I will say is I appreciate our election commissioners for, talking about it and, being transparent about what happened. I can't knock them for that. They're doing the right thing in being transparent and talking about it. But what we need to figure out is, what do we do going forward? Because solutions have not been offered as to what we're going to do to prevent this from happening again. And it cannot happen ever again here in Hinds County. We cannot rest until we have some checks and balances in place to make sure. It's time to stop pointing the fingers, because our fingers pointing at the circuit clerk, Zach Wallace. This does not fall on Zach Wallace nor his office. There are fingers that are being pointed at the Secretary of State, Michael Watson. This does not fall on Michael Watson and his office. And don't get me wrong, I have my own set of issues with the Secretary of State's office, with the purging of the voter rolls and with things the legislature did to start purging voter rolls. But I am not going to allow this blame to be placed on them. It's time for us to place blame where blame belongs and figure out how it is, as an election commission, we move forward in Hinds County, because we have another very important election happening next year. We have the presidential election. This cannot happen. Also on the ballot with the presidential election, guess what? We have, I want to say, 3 election commissioners in Hinds County that are going to be on the ballot as well. So that's something, for us to keep in mind. We cannot continue to keep doing business like this when our people's voices are not heard. It's like I say, it's unacceptable. I don't want to sound like a broken record to, keep on saying this, but it needs to be said, because it's wrong on so many levels. And if it's a training issue, let's see to it that our election commissioners are getting the proper training that they need. I had a special edition yesterday with Mrs. Bobby McClure Graves. She's a former election commissioner for Hinds County. And we talked about, this whole issue and things moving forward to prevent it from happening. And she offered some really good solutions. She talked about voter education. She talked about making sure that, if she's elected, or should I say when she's elected, that she's going to make sure that there are enough ballots, that are going to the precincts. Mrs. Graves said, I'm going to make sure that there are more than enough ballots, because state statute says that we're supposed to have 60% of registered voter ballots at the precinct. That's the minimum. It doesn't say anything about going over. So you can go over 60%. So why are we not going over 60%? It's not like ballots. A ballot is a piece of paper. It's not like this is costing hundreds of thousands of dollars to print extra ballots, but it's so much at stake when this is not done. And so we are going to continue this conversation. We're going to have this conversation until a solution is presented that we find acceptable to make sure that we have voter integrity and enough ballots moving forward here in Hinds County. We have to get this right because the people's voices have to be heard in every single election. And this is for everybody, Democrats and Republicans. This applies to everybody. Every single person that's a registered voter that walks in the precinct should have the opportunity and the right to vote without being turned around. I'm gonna kick back to you, Ms. Boney.
Yes, and I just wanted to look up the actual definition of vote suppression, because a lot of people, you know, they do say it in conversations, but what do we really know what that means? So I wanted to, you know, actually provide you clarification of what that means. So it says vote suppression has a long and ugly history in the United States, and over the last 2 decades, it has resurfaced with vengeance. Through research, lawsuits, and advocacy, the Brennan Center is fighting for voter suppression on every front. So why does it matter? Over the last 20 years, states have put barriers in front of the ballot box, imposing strict voter ID laws, cutting voting times, restricting registration, and purging voter rolls. These efforts received a boost when the Supreme Court weakened the Voting Rights Act in 2013, have kept significant numbers of eligible voters from the polls, hitting all Americans, but placing special burdens on racial minorities, poor people, and young and old voters. So that is the true definition of vote suppression. You can take that definition and, you know, and decide what you think that it means to you according to Mississippi. But we all know in certain cases that what we need to do is to make sure that when people turn 18, they need to go and register. We need to make sure that if we know somebody that doesn't have a ride to the polls, we need to go and pick them up. And if you do have a limo service, or if you have any type of service that picks up transportation services, please volunteer that day. And you know that could be a tax write-off if you talk to your accountant. A lot of times people don't know that. Sometimes that could be a tax write-off with gas and all of that on that particular day. So, and even if it's not, I mean, giving back just that one day won't hurt. And I know personally, I just want to say thank you to all. And we here at the talk show, we want to say thank you to everyone who went out to vote on November the 7th, because it really made a difference in a lot of different districts. However, it didn't go the way we wanted it. Majority of us felt that way. It didn't go the way it wanted it. But guess what? That just teaches us that we can go out there and we can be great again, you know?
That's it, being great again. And don't get discouraged that, Ms. Moni said, it didn't go the way that we wanted it to go with the gubernatorial race, but we cannot give up because we're getting closer and closer to doing what needs to be done right here in Mississippi. We have to realize that Mississippi did not get to where we are. We didn't get to where we are overnight. It's going to take longer than one election cycle to fix it, but we are laying the groundwork to get it done. These important conversations that we're having right now are things that are going to really help get us in, going in the right direction. So we can't get discouraged and we can't give up. We have to continue, to fight and persevere on.
Okay, well, we got Southern coming up in a couple minutes, but while they're coming up, I just want to briefly, talk about how many songs they have. You can go to iTunes and you actually can download their album. You will be able to purchase it on there, but they have a great album. You can purchase a song or you can purchase the whole album. I have the physical copy that you can purchase from any one of the members. If you go to at Southern Comfort Brass Band, or you can go to Facebook and go to Southern Comfort Brass Band. They absolutely have a great album. And also, like I said, you can go to iTunes and all the streaming platforms. We have a great platform to bring a lot of local artists on and just be able to give you an opportunity to showcase some of your talent. And I think, one thing with Fabian and I, you know, we go to different events and stuff, and we like to network with a lot of people. So I think it's really great that we give this platform to give back as well. What you think?
That's it. That's great. And I have one quick
Okay.
caller before we get Southern Comfort. All right. So I have none other than Chef Easley on the phone. That is the chef that I have won the pound. I got so excited I had to call him. Hey, Chef, can you hear us over here?
I can.
All right. Look, tell everybody about this delicious pound cake that I just won.
Alrighty, so today I did a raffle, and Representative Fabian, he actually entered the raffle, and the raffle was for 2 winners, and the first place winner was Cornish hens, homemade dressing, greens, and the second place winner was a Chef Big homemade pound cake. So he won the pound cake, and it is a pound cake from scratch, and it's my personal recipe.
Wow. And tell us who won the first place prize.
And the first place winner was Alexis. So she actually lives in Atlanta. So I'll be traveling to Atlanta to actually offer her private dinner services.
Wow. Well, you know, tell Alexis that what we can do is see the cake. It'll hold better traveling. So you can give me her meal and I'll give her my cake. But that is absolutely amazing. Hey, definitely appreciate you. Can you give your phone number out to people that may be interested in catering services while we got you?
Okay, so the phone number is 601-966-5394, and that's 601-966-5394.
All right. Thank you so much, Chef. I can't wait to tell everybody how delicious this cake is.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
All right.
All right, we got Southern Comfort. He's gonna be calling in.
Okay. All right.
Woo, caller. How you doing today?
Hello. How you doing this morning? How you doing, Representative Fabian Nelson? Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm doing great. It's so good to have you guys on the show.
Well, just hold on. I'm gonna bring one of the other members on with us. We're already having a conference call, so I'm gonna bring him on.
All right.
Okay, great. So we're gonna have Mr. Blow and Mr. Bowtie from no other than the Southern Comfort Brass Band. They are the baddest brass band in the South. And you know that I'm gonna tell you their phrase is come move something, okay? So this Saturday after Jackson State and Alcorn game, I want y'all to come down to Martin's downtown and come move something with Southern Comfort. You like how I said that?
I
Come
like that.
move
So, okay, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yes.
They are the baddest band in the land. I heard them perform and it was amazing.
What's up, you say?
Hey, Bowtie, how you doing?
Blessed. Thank y'all for having me.
Okay, we got Representative Nelson here, and I'm gonna give him the first question to ask you guys. Here you go.
All right, so I have the first question. It says, tell us about your brass band, how long you've been a brass band, and what makes your band different from the other bands in the South.
Go with it, Blow. Go ahead and Blow. Okay, well, we've been the brass band for 13 years. We've been the brass band our entire time. That's all we ever been, Representative Nelson. So what makes us different, we are a high energy, high impact, play all genres of music band. So whatever you want, that's what we're gonna give you. But for right now, we just don't have to blow up a little thing.
Okay. Well, what type of music genres did y'all listen to when y'all were growing up that inspired you as musicians?
Oh man, that's a lot of brass bands in New Orleans. So
It can be an artist.
Oh man, the Baptiste family.
Okay.
The Baptiste family. So listen to them a lot. Growing up. So it's quite a few people in New Orleans. So I'm not gonna just name names because I don't want them to charge to my heart, discharge to my head. I can't remember, but yeah, I just grew up listening to all types of music. Really, my mom was into music. My family, so that's just me. I grew up into music.
All right, Mr. Blow, what about you? What kind of music did you grow up listening to and inspired you as a musician?
Well, I mean, I grew up listening to all types of music. I like music, so that means from country to country, the jazz, the blues, the hip hop, to gospel.
I was about to say, you better put the church in there.
Anyway, my dad is a preacher. I'm a preacher kid. So all that is incorporated to what we do. So we have to incorporate all genres of music into R&B and hip hop.
Okay, well, Fabian has the next question.
All right, so hey, tell us what's the best era of music, 70s, 80s, or 90s?
Oh man.
70s for me. 70s for me.
Yeah, I was just about to say the 70s and 80s because we play a couple of songs that's back there around that time, and those songs sound the hottest to me.
That's my time period too. I like oldies too. Anything out in the 90s and going forward, I just can't deal with it.
Well, we more of a funk band, like funk jazz.
Yes.
Fusion. Like it's a funk and jazz fusion. That's what we are.
Okay, I like it. Yeah, that's it.
And okay, so I'm interested in finding out. I know you guys have y'all signature instruments that y'all play, but I'm interested to know, are y'all multi-talented as musicians? What other instruments do y'all play?
Well, I actually played a whole drum set, you know, that back then they called it a trap set. So, and I dibble and dabble on the keyboard.
Okay, and Mr. Blow?
Okay, well, I started out on piano. I play trumpet. I play baritone, tuba.
Do it all.
And I play the tuba and tambourine at the same time. So I'm multi-talented.
Oh, that's impressive.
Wow. So you guys told us that you really play a lot of funk music. So can you tell us like what type of events you guys typically perform at?
Well, we play. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. All venues, you want Southern Comfort, call us. We'll make it happen. You know, weddings, funerals. We have played it all, man. You know, bar visits. We do it all.
Okay, well, that sounds good. Now tell us about your Southern Comfort album and where our listeners can go and purchase the music, the single, the song, and the album just in time for Christmas.
Well, we are on all music outlets, platforms. You know, iTunes, Skype, or whatever the genre is. Spotify, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah, we have a whole album of original tunes plus a couple of other tunes, but we do original music. We're constantly being creative at what we're doing. So. You can find us on all social media platforms and stuff like that.
Well, do you mind if I just play a snippet of one of your songs on your album so they know what they're gonna be purchasing for Christmas?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to make a move something this Saturday.
Y'all gonna make us move some up in here in this studio.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna have Miss Moni in here working off of this.
All right. Make it sound like New Orleans.
Little handbag, he said, what?
Come on, come get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that song. Come get it.
Come get it. Come get it.
Okay, well, I love that song. Let me give them a little snippet of something else. Hold on, because we just getting started up in here. Hold on.
Oh yeah, they can hear it all. this Saturday night. It's gonna go down at Mark.
Who is this?
Ricky Sweat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Baby, they want to make you sweat.
I know it sounds good. It sounds like we're in New Orleans.
Hey, baby,
Uh-huh.
we not in New Orleans, we in Jackson.
Okay. You know, we got a little bit more flavor here in Jackson. Got a,
You trying to- See, it's not, they don't own these. They started it, but they don't own it.
look, we got our little seasoning on it up here.
All brewed with it. You know?
That's it. That sounds great, definitely.
Yeah, so we have some really great songs to choose from. You got anywhere from What You're Waiting For, you got Hero, you got Down Home Blues, you got SK Theme Party All Night, you got Come Get It, Make You Sweat, DAF, Let's Stay Together, Rock Like Us, and the last but not least, Nothing But Love. So now this is a great album to go get your boo. You can go get your, I was gonna say your sneaker link, but you can go get anybody out there you want to get, your wife, husband, anybody out there for Christmas. This is a really, really, really great album. And you can actually play it at the Christmas parties and they gonna move something.
So can you guys once again tell the listeners about your event, the time and location of it, so just in case they want to come out?
Go ahead, Mr. Blue. Okay, we'll be at Martin's Downtown, located at 214 South State Street. That's Martin's Downtown, 214 South State Street, Jackson, Mississippi. Our start time is 10 p.m. Tentatively at 10 p.m. So at 9:59 and 40 seconds, we will be performing. So we're going to have a high energy show. We're going to start on time and everything's going to be on time, but we want you to come out and move something. Move something is something that is significant to us, because when you come to our show, we want you to move something. We don't want you to sit there and idle. We want you moving the entire time you're there, because we feed off your energy that you bring to us. Yes.
Well, that's absolutely amazing. Look, we appreciate you guys. We appreciate all that you guys do for our city. And thank you for giving us a nice, clean, fun event that we can come to and really celebrate. So we appreciate all that y'all do.
Well, thank you for having us. But I got one thing to say. Before you let us go.
All right.
I want to be here for a minute on the line, if y'all would have me.
Okay.
Yes.
I want to thank you, Representative Nelson, for being at our last show that was at Martin.
Oh,
That was tremendous to us, that you being and hearing us and seeing us and feeling off our energy, and you were looking like, these guys are incredible. So, well, thank you for coming to the last show that we had at Martin a few months ago.
most definitely. It was an honor to be there. Thank you for having me.
And I just want to say, because I know that you guys, some members of the band are in, went to Jackson State and alumni. But what's your prediction for this game this week? JSU or ASU?
I saw it. I'm a Jacksonian alum. I love my university. I'm going to contribute everything. JSU, I saw it.
Okay.
Call in to Fabian Nelson Show, reliable representation, and see JSU by Fawley.
Okay, we got it. You hear Blow, and Blow said he wants you to call in and give your predictions. Call in to 601-948-5950. Give your predictions on JSU and ASU game. And thank you guys. Let's give it up for Southern Conference Brass Band. Thank you.
Thank y'all for having us.
Okay.
Thank you for having us. Y'all have a blessed evening.
Okay, have a great day.
Thank you so much for calling in, and we really appreciate you. All right, gonna kick it back over. Go kick back up to you, Miss Moni.
Okay, well, my events I love to have. So we got entertainment news with Miss Moni. So we have on, of course, November 18th, we got JSU versus Alcorn game. We have also, again, we have Southern Conference Brand at Martin's downtown Jackson, and that is, of course, this Saturday. And we have the tailgate day party on November the 17th. It's a meet and greet. Of course, that's at the Hilton Garden Inn at King Edwards Hotel. And then November the 17th, we got the Classic Day Party from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. And that is by Nero De Niro and Larry Leggett at Johnny T's Bistro. We got November the 27th, we got Holiday Nights with Holiday Lights with the town of Terry. It's at 6:30 p.m. And then on November the 16th, tonight, we have Tank, we have K. Michelle, and we have Calvin Richardson at Jackson Convention Complex. And that's going to be a really great show. Starting off, the classic game weekend. And November the 17th, you got cocktails and karaoke, and that is going to be at 21 Bistro. November the 18th, we have I'm So Classy at the Jackson Convention Complex. And then also November 19th, we got Craft Cartel Sewing Class at the Briarwood Art Center. That's the one I told you, Fabian, that I want you to check out with you and your boys.
Mhm.
And then on November 25th, we got the Small Business Saturday. It's a pop-up at the BAC, which is the Briarwood Art Center. And then also, they have a ACT Prep Club on November the 30th, again at the Briarwood Art Center. And last but not least, we have November the 30th, we have the Festival of Tree Lighting Ceremony at the Westin Jackson at 5:30 p.m.
Wow, very, very busy November.
Yes.
And one more thing that I do want to talk about is something very important that happened on today. And it is at my alma mater, the I love Jackson State University. And so I want to wish a very big congratulations to Dr. Marcus L. Thompson, which has been appointed by the IHL board as our new president. So congratulations to Dr. Thompson. And I also want to thank Dr. Elaine Anthony for stepping in and stepping up and being our active president when we needed her to be there for our university. And I'm not going to speak much on the new appointment this evening because I don't know much about Dr. Thompson. I've heard some great things about him, but like I said, I'm not going to go into too much dialect right now because this literally just happened, a few hours ago. But I want to ask everybody, please pray for him and his transition to his new role into our university. He is the person that has been selected to lead our institution, and we have to stand behind him. We have to support him, and we have to do it for the greater good of Jackson State University. I'm excited about new leadership at Jackson State, and I know that it's in God's hands, and it's going to be okay. So I look forward to meeting him very soon and just seeing, what his plans are to move our university forward, to figure out what it is that we at the legislature can do to make sure that Jackson State has the resources that we need to be providing to them for our university, our students, as well as our community. And, Dr. Anthony, thank you, for, stepping up and leading us through these past few months. There have been a lot of things that have happened at Jackson State, during your tenure. So thank you for handling all of those with class and grace. And we will be talking more about Dr. Thompson, and more than likely, we will be having him to come to the Reliable Representation Talk Show. But we're very excited about that, about having a new president, to lead our university.
Yes, and congratulations to Marcus Thompson. That is a phenomenal decision. I don't know him personally, but just from reading the press release from Jackson State today, I am really impressed. So, we are standing behind Jackson State. Our prayers go to everyone there, because I know they've had a lot of good and bad things that's been going on, but we still stand behind you no matter what. They're family. So just like family, you can't choose your family, but you can still stand by them. So we love you, Jackson State. And again, congratulations to Marcus Thompson. the I love.
I love it. You know, you made a very good statement, a strong statement when you said it's just like family you have to stand behind. You know, what we have to do is we have to learn how to put our feelings to the side and look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is Jackson State University is an urban comprehensive university right here in Jackson, Mississippi. It is an HBCU right here in Jackson, Mississippi. It's the pride of Jackson, Mississippi. So we have to put our feelings aside sometimes and do what's best for our university and our students because of the legacy that has been built at that great institution. And so I'm excited about it. And, you know, I'm expecting great things, you know, other great things to come from Jackson State, because Jackson State has produced great quality products ever since its, you know, since its existence. And so Jackson State is going to be fine. It's in God's hands. He's going to lead us the right way and, you know, where we need to go. And, you know, as always, we want to open up the conversation to our listening audience.
Oh, and yes, we cannot forget we got a free giveaway. Hold on, wait a minute. We forgot about the free giveaway. We have a free giveaway. It's a gift card. You know, just something, thank you from the Reliable Representation family. We want to say thank you so much. And so we do appreciate every one of our listeners. So we want you to call in. It's the first person who gets through, get the Subway gift card. 601-948-5950. You don't have to be from here because I can definitely mail it to you. So you don't have to be. It's just if you're listening here on our show, we want to just say thank you because you're tuning in with us, and you can be anywhere else, but you're tuning in with us, you know, locked in on 90.1 WMPR with Representative Nelson and Miss Moni Love Media. So call in. Phone number is 601-948-5950. So, Fabian, are you going to participate in some of these festivities this weekend for the Alcorn game and Jackson State game?
You know, you put me on the spot. Oh gosh, I am. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to be out there. But Miss Moni, I have something for you.
Oh, really?
And so Miss Moni pours her all into this show every single week. She does countless things behind the scenes. She's always giving and going above and beyond, making sure we have good guests. And so I have a little treat for you, Miss Moni. And so I ordered her. I wish you can see it, but I have a mug for Mrs. Moni.
Ooh, nice.
It is, yes. If I can get it out the box.
Y'all, I'm excited. I never get it.
So this is our Facebook and streaming audience can see it. It is a mug with.
Oh, thank you. I was wondering if we were going to get some. Oh my God, y'all. I feel like I won the lottery.
So see that we just got all kind of giveaways. I won me a free pound cake. Miss Moni won her a mug.
Thank you. I appreciate it, y'all. It says Reliable Representation Talk Show, y'all. Oh my gosh. So that means we're gonna have to get some more of these because now everybody gonna want one like this, Fabian. I'm not sharing mine, so you're gonna have to order some more.
Oh my, I've opened a can of worms, haven't I?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Muchas gracias.
They nada.
Okay, sí, muy bien, gracias.
See, we bilingual, we speak Spanish as
Yes,
well.
¿cómo estás? Me llamo Monique, me llamo Fabian Nelson.
Yes, that's it. And so look, disclaimer, you have to call our radio station. A few people have called my phones for the giveaway.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We want you live on the air.
Yes, we do, because we want to hear your beautiful voice. So calling number is 601-948-5950. And we do want to say, you know, again, thank you to everybody who listened and to Mr. Terrell Brinson. I mean, can we just play that song one more time? Can we cue that up just for, you got a caller? Okay, great.
Okay,
caller.
We have multiple. So this is the first caller right here. And caller, you're on the air.
Yes, I was calling about the giveaway.
All right, you are the lucky caller. You know what? Another call came in right after yours, so you beat them by a few seconds.
Okay, caller, what's your name?
Savon Gardner.
Okay.
All right. And what we're going to do is we're not going to say your number on the air, but we're going to call you after the show at this phone number. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. That's fine.
All right. Congratulations. Look, thank you.
Don't hang up yet.
Yeah, don't hang up because we're getting the number off of here. thank you so much for tuning in and listening to us. We really appreciate you. Without our wonderful listeners, we would not have a show.
Okay, we got
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Oh, congratulations to Miss Verna Hughes.
All right.
We appreciate you. Let's do one more, and I'll get you another gift card. So let's do one more.
All right, caller, you're on the air.
I'll get you another card. So this is one more.
Okay.
Hi there.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right, caller number 2. What's your name?
Latasha Estes.
Hi, Latasha Estes. Okay, well, you won. Congratulations.
Hey, we're going to get your phone number so we can call you back after the show and get your information.
Okay.
And can you and while you're on the line, can you tell us what is your favorite WMPR talk show?
Oh, it is live with Moni.
Y'all.
Representation talk show.
All right, that's what we talking
Y'all,
about.
she doesn't count. That's my sister. Thank you. But Tasha,
We're
Tasha.
here supporting.
yes. So Tasha, you know how they always say, family and friends of the station don't get
We're here supporting.
right.
But you know what you're gonna do since you are family? I'm gonna get you a mug as well.
I love a mug with my coffee.
I got you. I'll get you one over. We appreciate you for listening.
That is perfect.
You're listening to our show, so you deserve to win too. So we're gonna take care of you.
And
I'm
she
JSU alumni.
Yes.
And I appreciate y'all.
Oh
yes,
wow.
we love you, Tasha. Tell my nieces go to bed. No, just
Thank you.
okay, love you.
That is great. Thank you.
I will. Y'all have a wonderful show.
Okay,
right.
you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's always good to have support from your family.
It is great. She's amazing.
Yes.
And,
And she teaches Zumba, y'all. Let me tell you, that my little sister, she does it all. She's a X-ray technician, and she also teaches Zumba. So if you are at the club, check her out. That's the gym, the club, and just check her out. She's been doing Zumba. She's a licensed Zumba certified. But can we get another? So thank you, Tasha, and my family for calling in and listening. We appreciate you, love you. So can we get another caller to call in? We got one more free giveaway before we get off the air. Call in number is 601-948-5955. So that's fun.
yeah, I have okay. It's like maybe having problems. I have someone just text me said that they were having problems. So if you try to call in again. Then we definitely want to hear from every single person. And
press number 1 and see if you can get in on that line.
And once again, I know we told you earlier, we are dedicating this show to evangelist Lisa Lawson's aunt. Her aunt Dottie passed away a few days ago, and Evangelist Lawson is a loyal follower of this show. We just want to tell you that we are praying for you and your family, and if there's anything that we can do for you, Evangelist Lawson, feel free to reach out. We are here, for you. So thank you for supporting us. And we have another caller. All right, let's see here.
All right, caller.
Money talks, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, caller, you're on the air.
Hi, how you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Fine.
How you a winner? What's your name?
Darlene Wilson from Utica, Mississippi.
All right, from Utica. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I was actually down in Utica today at Hines Community College for the scholarship luncheon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. I'm the representative for parts of Utica. We're going to do some great things down there.
Yes, I know, because you've been at the board meeting and I've been down there when you first came down there.
Oh, wow. Okay, great. Well, it's great to have you calling in, and we appreciate you for listening to our show. Our show would be nothing without our wonderful listeners.
Yes.
And so, are there any comments or anything you have for us while you're on the air?
Well, I just like to listen to you on a Thursday night. I've been sitting here watching Willa Quarter and then listen to you on 90.1.
All right, thank you so much. And look, if there's ever anything that I can do for you, please let me know. But I'm in Utica all the time, making sure y'all have everything y'all need out there.
Oh, all right then.
All right, thank you. Have a great evening.
All right. Well,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you for calling in. That was fun. So we got our 2 winners. So we get drum up. We got Laverne Hughes is the first winner.
All right.
And then we have Darlene Wilson is the second winner. Congratulations. You guys, you know, we definitely appreciate y'all. We're going to be giving away something every week until Christmas. So, you know, we have like maybe 5 or 6 Thursdays going on. Next Thursday, we're not going to be here because it's going to be Thanksgiving, but we are going to have a pre-tape show. So we definitely want you to come and stay locked in to this particular show because we're still going to give away something every Thursday all the way up to Christmas. We believe in the spirit of giving away. Fabian and I both are blessed, and so we definitely want to give back as well. And so we want to make sure that we sign off. We want to thank our sponsor, Mr. Terrell Brinson, for sponsoring this episode, and he's going to be sponsoring for the next 3 episodes, correct? So thank you again, Mr. Terrell Brinson. He's a gospel singer here in Mississippi. If you want to book him for any event, contact Terrell Brinson. He's on Facebook and Instagram. Here's his song.
All right, and I'm going to give my final closing thoughts before I turn it over to him. You know, once again, this song says, I won't give up. I'm urging every single person out there to not give up. We have to continue in this fight that's called life. Every morning we wake up, guess what? We have a chance to do it over again. If you missed the ball today, guess what? You have a whole nother day to get it done. Don't give up. We have to continue to fight. That's the only way we are going to get things changed is by fighting. And so until next week, I want to ask you to love yourself, love each other, love your community, and most of all, love your favorite representative. That's Fabian Nelson, Mississippi House District 66. We will see you next week. And until then, please don't give up.
A few more days and I shall receive. Don't you give up now. I gotta keep waiting as I wait on the Lord, y'all. He promised to renew my strength. Now there's still time when it don't look like my dreams will come true. But I'm gonna keep on sowing my faith seeds as I watch what God's about to do. He told me to ask and I would receive. He said, seek and I would find. Knock and the door will be open. God is a friend of mine. Now Satan is a liar and a cheater and a robber too. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But God got a plan for you. Don't give up now. No, I'm gonna keep believing. I'm believing, yeah. I've waited this long. Yes. A few more days and I shall receive. I won't give up now. Don't you do it, no. I gotta keep on waiting. Keep on waiting as I wait on the Lord, y'all. Yeah. He promised to renew my strength. I won't give up now. Closer than you think. Keep believing, yeah. This long. Oh, yeah. A few more days and I shall receive. I won't give up now. Yeah. I gotta keep waiting. And wait on the Lord, y'all. 15 years. He promised to come my strength. Oh, that's 40 years, y'all. I'm gonna keep his power. Egypt celebrated for 25 years. For Isaac to be born with 20 years. I gotta keep away. Esau and Jacob as I wait on the Lord. He promised to renew my strength. I won't give up now. Don't do it. I'm gonna keep believing. Keep believing, y'all. This long, yeah. A few more days and I shall receive. Don't give up now. I gotta keep waiting as I wait.